Hey, my name's Calabrese. Today I am taking you through an ab workout that is going to tone and sculpt your core just like it's done for my client. We've got 4 moves, 30 seconds each move. We're gonna repeat it twice. All you need is a set of light dumbbells and a mat. All right, let's get started. We are gonna come down on the mat. I'm gonna use a 5-pound dumbbell. We're gonna lay all the way flat on our back, take the dumbbell above your head. You're doing a pullover with scissor leg lift. So it looks like this. You're gonna come up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, and 4. We're doing it for 30 seconds. Here we go. Abs are in, and we lift, and we lower, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Really contract those abs. Press your lower back into the ground. As you go down, you don't want any space between there. Breathing, exhaling as you go up and down. And we're lifting. You've got about 5 more seconds right here. Keep lifting, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Last one. And take it all the way down. From here, bend those knees, feet go flat on the ground. You're gonna hold the weight on either side. Lock your elbows into the ground. Lift your legs up to tabletop, knees stay close together. You're gonna drop the knees over to your right side, controlling it, never letting them hit the ground. Lifting back up to center, and then dropping to the other side, and lifting back up to center. Here we go. And we're gonna drop it over, really controlling it, and then squeezing those obliques as you lift up, and dropping to the other side. Holding that weight in place. This weight is what is anchoring your body to the ground. So if it feels a little bit light, you can always switch it to a heavier weight, but you wanna make sure you control it, and you wanna make sure those knees never hit the ground. One more to the other side, and squeeze it to lift it all the way back up. Great, we are gonna come up to a seated position. So you want your heels on the ground for this next one, toes up towards the sky, abdominals in, belly button into the spine. You're gonna extend the weight out in front of you. We're gonna do a C-curve pass. So you're gonna contract back, tap the weight behind you, and then lift up and pass it to the other arm, rotate other side, and lift up and pass. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Contract, tap it, and lift it. So let me see that level change as you go back. Contracting and lifting, exhaling as you go back, squeezing as you come up, breathing through all of it, knowing that every single rep is getting you just a little bit closer to that goal. Tighter, toned abs, stronger core. That's what we want. Last one right here, and lift it up. Okay. From here, we are gonna move into a weighted hip drop. So forearm comes down on the ground. You want your elbow directly below your shoulder. Extend those legs out. The weight goes on your hip. You're gonna lift the hips up high. From here, we're gonna drop them down and squeeze them up. Here we go. So drop the hip as low as you can and lift. Tap and lift. And every time you lift those hips, I want you to really think about engaging those obliques that much more. Squeeze it just a little bit higher. Drop them low and lift them up. And the stronger you get as you repeat this workout, you can always bump this weight up to a little heavier to challenge you that much more. You're almost there. You got about 4 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, last one. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead, flip it over, 90-degree angle in that forearm, legs out straight, and we go down and lift. So you see my top leg is actually in front of my bottom leg. That gives me a little bit more stability. If this feels too hard for you, don't quit. Just take it down to your knee. That's your modification right there. The point is to push to your limit, whatever your max is. You can always do something. Keep going, we're almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and awesome job. We are going back to the top, so we're gonna take it down on our back, and we're gonna start with the scissor leg lifts with the dumbbell pullover. Here we go. Let's take it all the way back down. So we're starting with the scissor lift, arms above the head, Abs in, here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, 4. As you get stronger, you can always bump up the weight. If you're not strong enough to lift all the way up on the tailbone, you don't have to come all the way up. You can just lift right here and then take it back down. Again, there's always something that you can do to push yourself, to grow, to be better than you were yesterday. Last one right here, and take it all the way down, and good. We're gonna rest it, bend those knees, take the elbows down to the mat, legs come up to tabletop. Here we go. Drop it to the side and lift. So right here, we are just carving out those obliques. Every time you drop it to the side, squeeze it and re-engage it. Don't just let them flop. The whole point is to have control. You control your body, and you also need to control your mind and your thoughts, and keep it positive as you work through all of this. One more to the other side. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Fantastic. Okay, bring it up to that seated position. We're gonna go to that C-curve pass. Heels on the ground, knees at 45. Extend the arms out and contract and exhale. And lift. Keep that chin lifted. You don't wanna cut off your air supply by dropping your chin down. Contract and lift. Really give me that rotation. That's what we want. Nice big rotation right there. All the way around and lift. We are almost there. Positive thoughts with every single rep that we do. Last one and rest. Okay, we're going into that weighted hip drop. So down on the forearm, extend those legs, lift those hips up high. Here we go, down and up. This is our last 60 seconds of work. So I want you to give me everything you've got right here. Squeeze those hips. Push just a little bit harder. Don't leave anything in your tank. It's the last little bit, the home stretch. You gotta fight for it. You gotta go for what you want. Keep breathing through it. Down and up. Squeeze those abdominals every time you lift. Draw that belly button in tight to your spine. And awesome, let's go to the other side. This is it, last little bit right here. Lift it up and here we go. Down and up, come on. What are you working for? What are you working towards? What do you want out of this? It doesn't matter if your workout is 5 minutes or 50 minutes. You have to give it everything you have in every rep you do. We are so close. You got about 6 seconds left right here. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. There is your ab routine. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys want to do this routine regularly, I suggest doing it 3 times a week, every other day.